My name's Linda Cole. I'm 67 years of age and I've had multiple sclerosis for the best part of 30 years. Well, I have a friend, Sian Roberts, who lives in Bedford, and she phoned me just before she went out to the Belgrade Swiss Medica to tell me she was going, and I said to my husband, if I don't try this treatment, I will never know, I will always wonder. I was out there at the end of December. So, and here we go, waiting for results now. When I went out to Russia, I couldn't move my thumb from my finger. Now I can move it right down. I couldn't use the other thumb to pull up the sleeve of my jumper, and now I can do that. Obviously I can't stand or anything, but sitting on the edge of the bed, my balance is better. And I feel clearer-headed. I don't feel foggy-headed anymore. I feel really clear in my head. I just feel different. Difficult to explain, but I just feel different. Oh, my daughter-in-law there is saying to me, tell them I can move my arms better than I could as well. My friend came in the other day and she said I was gesticulating with that hand, which I wasn't aware that I was doing. The treatment I had in Moscow, it was amazing. I have to say the people out there were amazing too, full of compassion and love. It was absolutely brilliant. I had stem cells taken from my stomach, and I had a bone marrow taken from my spine, the base of my spine. None of it was painful, all painless. You're monitored all the time, temperature, heartbeat, everything. It was absolutely brilliant. I haven't had any treatment in this country at all. As far as I know, really the stem cell thing is just a trial at the moment. It's years ahead where it's actually going to be a commonplace thing to have. Whereas out in Russia, it's all been trialled and tested. The treatment's there, but not in this country. I'm not sure if it's down to a lack of money or what, but I recommend anybody. Just for me, if I could stand, and transfer from my chair into my wheelchair, that would be brilliant. But I'm told that it will be better than that. I'm told that I will be able to walk slightly. How much so, I don't know. But if I could only stand, that would be a bonus. I just want to say to anybody that's being diagnosed with MS, get out to Moscow, Lucerne or Belgrade, whatever. It's amazing. And if you want to stop this in its tracks, because they say it will be halted. There's no cure, but they say it will be halted.
I'm Trevor Cole, Linda's husband. I think you just cope and touch wood, it's been a slowish progress until about 5 years ago when it got worse. But I think you cope, and Linda's very positive, and it didn't affect her brain as such, and ability to overcome it, and a positive attitude she's always had, which helps. I think one of the things that, it taught me to cook and just take more responsibility of the house and things like that, the cleaning and cooking and so on. But basically you just cope and you do what's necessary to still have a decent life. The hands, the right hand, the right thumb, and a lot of movement. When I put her to bed, the balance she's got when she sits on the edge of the bed is vastly improved. And also, I think she said she can move, especially in bed, her right foot a bit, which she's never been able to do for the last 5 years. So it's slightly improved. And her arm as well, she can lift the left arm better and higher than she's ever been able to do. And that's, as I say, in 3 months since she's been back. And again, she said she's a lot clear-headed.
It's easier for me to hold this remote in my hand. I couldn't have held it like this before, and I can also transfer now from one hand to the next, which I couldn't do before.
Thank you, Swiss Medica.
I started with a gym, 5-6 days a week in the gym, on the walking machine, rowing machine, weights, cycling, rowing. The optical neuritis had ceased, and it just goes on from strength to strength. They all noticed the difference in my speaking, cognitively, and I was able to listen and integrate with conversations with my family at home.